Okay, guys, so it's been hours and hours upon hours, and I'm just getting back. Ooh, I had to stop, of course, and take the puppies to the actual vet. So they went over there, they've gotten their shots, and I came home and shaved my head. My daughter was supposed to help me, but she didn't, so I just took matters into my own hands. I first took my little shears here and I cut off all of the length. And once I got it down to a short, patchy look, I went ahead in with these. I forgot that these were here actually, so I thought I didn't have any, but I'm so grateful that I was able to locate them. And so I was able to go ahead and just kind of remove all the patchiness and get all of that taken care of. So right now I'm just taking some alcohol pads that I have and cleaning just the surrounding area. I'm gonna be applying this wig as promised. I did earlier. You saw me bleaching the knots and plucking the hairline a little bit. So yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. It was something that I was going to tell you guys. I don't know. It slipped my mind, but I'm going to go ahead and just clean my scalp really, really well to get all that hair off that I did just, finish shaving and all of that. And then I'm going to go ahead and fit my wig on and then we'll go from there. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've gotten it fitted on top of my head. And as you can see, it kind of just goes right from ear to ear. I don't have to do any cutting of the lace around my ear tab, so that's good. That just sits right there perfectly on both sides, so I love that. And I do love the hairline, how realistic it does appear to look. So now it just takes for me to go ahead and put the, adhesive down and then just getting the lace in. Again, I have the mirror back here, so I'm looking at that. So I'm really trying to do my big one with this wig. And let me give you some of the deets on this wig. I did get it off of Amazon. And it is from Alley Beauty Hair. That's that. And this is what it came in. It came with a stocking cap. So it did give me some stocking caps. It gave me a free pair of lashes. So I'm happy about that. And this is what the actual packaging that it came in. So Alley Beauty Hair is what it's called. And again, I just got it off of Amazon. It's considered a water wave. Yeah, if you can see right there, it says Amazon. And it's considered to be water wave. That's as far as I know. Right now, I can't see without my glasses. So I'm not going to even try to read anymore. So I'm going to just let you guys watch me go ahead and slay this wig. I will say, though, that with my new bald head, the wig feels a little bit more secure, if that makes sense. I mean, I can feel it definitely on my scalp, but it's so refreshing. Yeah, it's really, really refreshing to have like access to my scalp and be able to reach it without having to pat it. Yeah. That's great. That's great. All right, let me just get this glue. I'll be back. All right, so I've already applied 2 coats, guys. So I put 2 layers on and I wait till it gets clear. And then, of course, I go in with the other layer. So it's going to be real, real hot tomorrow, right? So I don't want no mishaps and I don't want this wig coming up. sooner than I would like it to. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with, now this is going to be my last layer of the adhesive. And again, I use the Bowl Hole Active, and I ran out of the big bottle that I usually purchase. So I went ahead and grabbed that off of Amazon, but I will be, you know, just getting my larger size. I did want to try that Erica, what is it? Erica J Hold Me Down. I wanted to try that, but my mama always told me if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So this is me not fixing it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let that dry. And I don't want it to, you know, just dry up to the point where it's not going to stick any longer. But I do want it to be of a clear, you know, clear consistency here. So I'm going to just keep doing this. I'm going to continue with that. I had something to tell you guys with regards to the little vet visit that happened today. You know, that I had to stop my process and go to. So yeah, it was a real episode. So maybe I'll tell you guys about it in another, something like a get ready with me or story time or something. But it just amazes me how even professionals want to try and push upon you their beliefs or what they don't feel is right, and you know, and will really affect you as far as offering service and so forth. So I don't know, maybe you can tell by that what I'm talking about. But if not, like I said, I tell you what, comment down below and let me know that you want to hear the story time, and I will most definitely do a video and give you all that vet time, the vet story time. So all right, so it's clear as you can see, and I don't want to hold up any longer. I'm going to go ahead and pull the lace in place, and then I'm going to go ahead and just go in with the comb to push it down and push it into place. So here we go. So I don't know. So it's just me trying to get the hair pressed into that lace. I mean, the lace pressed into that glue, that adhesive. So, and this feels so funny. It feels like the wig is going to slip off at any moment. Because, of course, you guys know I just did my big one. Not even a big chop. I did a whole big shave. So, I don't regret it. I know my daughters have come in here, and I FaceTimed my youngest daughter, and she's thinking I'm going through a midlife crisis or something. But I'm perfectly fine. I am perfectly fine. Just want to change up some things, and that's the first thing that had to change as far as, you know, just my hair journey. So we're going to start with that, and there's a lot of transformation to come on this channel, guys. So just, you know, stay tuned for it. Stay tuned. So I'm going to take my band and I'm going to tie it up. That's what I'm going to do. And after that, well, I'm going to go ahead and get this tied up. I'll come back at you guys because I do need to put you on a charger. It looks like you're going dead. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm putting the band on now. Y'all was on 5%, girl. Y'all finna be all the way off the screen. I can't have that. So I had to go ahead and get that taken care of first. But okay, so I'm going to just tie it down. And I hope this is tight enough because I got a little peanut head. And so yeah, I'm going to just let this sit along that hairline where I put that adhesive and trying to melt my lace in. Once I let that sit for maybe about, usually I would just go ahead and blow dry it. I don't feel like doing it right now. So I'm going to just let that sit. Meanwhile, I'm going to try and get my products together for my brows. I'm going to be tinting my brows as well as applying my lashes. So yeah, you guys going to get a trifecta. So you're going to get wig install, lash install, and a brow tint. So let's get to it. Okay, guys. So it might not work out for me to do my brows just yet until I get all of the lace off. So I don't know why I wasn't thinking, but this is the brand that I use as far as my brow tint. It's Beat Hive. And I have used, and let me just show you what it looks like. This one is Cocoa. That's what it looks like. Lux Stain. This one is Ebony. What's that one so blurry? And then this one, of course, is the remover. So this one is a stain remover. So just in case when you are mapping your brows out and you go out of line, you want to immediately clean it up with this, because when I say stain, it's gonna stain. So especially if you are just a lighter shade than I am, you want to make sure you have your Q-tips available so that you can apply it, or a little angled brush, whatever you use. And then, well, no, not the Q-tip to apply, but the Q-tip to do the cleanup. But these, you want to use your little angled brush in order to apply those. So that's what I use. I have that right here. But again, like I said, I'm not going to be able to do that just yet until I get all of the lace off of the wig. So I'm going to go ahead and try to, I guess, do my lashes, because they have to be done as well. I was going to just wear strip lashes, but it's a lot easier for me and a lot easier to maintain if I just go ahead and apply my lashes. So I am going to be using my own brand, my DIY cluster lashes. You guys, I am still working on the marketing, so bear with me. You guys will see that. I will be rolling those out soon. So I hope to bring those to you here in the very near future. So let me just get everything straightened, or find my lashes is more like it, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I'm still waiting for my wig to melt. And so I'm going in with my Bond and Seal. This is by Falscara. So I've taken the bond aside and lightly coated my lash line just to give that little tackiness that I need for the adhesion. I'm actually going to be using my Ardell Lash Tight. I usually use a different lash glue that I get from some a lady off over in Orlando at a nail salon, and it is the best glue that I've used. And shout out to Lordy. I want to say Lourdes, but it's Lordy D maybe on YouTube. I'm gonna try and look it up and then just name that in the description bar below, because it is phenomenal. It is the best glue that I've used. It does not burn. It has longevity. And that's what it looks like. And so this one is no more. There's nothing else in it. I tried to scrape the sides and it just wasn't having it. So I have my tweezers right here. Now, I don't have to use these large tweezers, but those are the ones that I just have to happen to have sitting right here in front of me. And not large, but smaller tweezers. I usually have a, a bigger, just a larger tweezer so that I can kind of place them better. Now, I am going to be looking at this mirror behind me, because on top of the fact that I cannot see, I definitely cannot see in this phone. So I have right here, I have C curl and I have D curl. I also have the B curl, so I will most likely just be mixing them in. And so I don't think I'm going to go for the cat eye today. I'm just going to go for, whatever. It's going to be like random, if you will. So it's like a freestyle. So these actually go from size 10 to 25. I'm not going to go as long as the 25. I think I'm going to say along the lines of maybe 20 being my longest length. But yeah, let me go ahead and get those started and I'll be back. All right, guys, so I'm back. So I'm getting ready to cut the lace off. As you can see, I did apply a couple of lashes on, not a lot. So I'm going to get back to that, but I did want to go ahead and get this lace cut. Get it popping off my head. So, oh, I'm just looking for the scissors. Okay. So I have the scissors and I'm going to cut it up the middle. Okay, so there it is. There it is. And so I have my little eyebrow razor. It's an archer, but you know. And I hope it's, you know, hope it's sharp enough to actually make a dent in this stuff. So where's my comb? All right. So I'm going to try and keep this as neat as possible. And yeah. Okay, so I got some of this stuff that, now my goal is to cut all the lace off to just keep the natural looking hairline. So that's what I'm attempting to do. And I may have to go back in with a little freeze spray or something just to kind of blend that in. But so far so good. It's looking okay. I mean, of course, you guys know I can't see jack. And I don't want to too much cut it in a straight line. But I want to make sure that this is not... That's the other thing. And I have a pair of scissors that I would prefer to use. All right, I got them. These little puppies here are mega sharp. I have cut myself with these in the past, so when I say they get the job, they get it. They understand the assignment, honey. All right, so I can still see kind of a little overcast in the... Now, keeping in mind, I didn't do anything as far as the, on this wig, I didn't do anything to the lace. I didn't tint it. I didn't do anything like that. All I did was bleach the knots. So I'm going to try to cut the sides with the razor. But it just turns out I don't think they're actually sharp enough is all. So I'm trying not to lift it up. Okay, so cut that off. And as I stated, it didn't require that I go around the ear so much. I do want to clean it up though. Right here you can see where there was a little bit that was left over. And I'm going to try to just pull that up and nip it right off. Without cutting myself, let's just say that. Because I can really cut it, but I can also cut my skin. And I'm trying to avoid that at all costs. Okay. All right. So, let me get that out of there. All right. So, if you see that, then you see that it's looking okay. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see. So, I'm always thinking it looks one way. And then it turns out it looks a whole nother. Now, I can see where I could have cut that a little better, but I am going to go just around it with my alcohol and clean that up. So I'm going to try to leave these glasses on. I thought I heard somebody coming, so don't mind me with my scary self. But I'm going to go ahead and try to just get this started on this side. And yeah, and I will be back, guys. I'm just trying to do the best I can with this, with what I have. And yeah, I still think it's looking pretty decent for me to be doing it myself. I do not claim to be a professional, so I guess I should have put that out there to begin with. That I am no professional, but I do enough to satisfy me. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this finished, you know, all the lace cut off, and then I'll be back. All right, guys, so I've gotten all of the lace cut off. And as you can see, I still have this kind of white little cast going around the perimeter. So I'm going to just add a little bit of my freeze melt spray. And I'm going to let you see how that melts in there before I even tie it down. Oh, shoot. Well, I got alcohol pads over here, but can you guys see that? All right, so I'm going to just take the rest of my freeze spray and go around my perimeter. And I'm going to tie that down with my band, my lace band. And that's what we're doing. Okay. Okay, so I have my band back on for the final melt. And I was just running my hands through this hair, and it is so soft. It was soft coming out of the pack, but do keep in mind that I conditioned it as well. I just put some of my silicone mix on it, and when I tell you I don't want to really want to touch it, it's so soft. But anyway, I'm going to just rub a little bit of this on it as to not weigh it down. I'm not going to apply that much. Just probably a couple of dime size squirts. And I'm going to concentrate it mainly on the ends. And I'm going to just do that all the way around my head. So dime size squirts, not too much. Like I said, I don't want this hair to be weighed down. And if I can help it, I don't want to manipulate it that much because I don't want it to be frizzy. But yeah. And one thing that I've noticed, and it just could be me, and maybe it's just the YouTube girls, but I've noticed that, oh, that's just a message I'm getting, but I've noticed that a lot of us are, and maybe it's just because the YouTubers that I watch, because I do see as equal amount though, now that I think about it, for maintenance vlogs, but a lot of us are trying to do it ourselves. We're applying our own wigs, we're doing our own nails, we're doing our own pedicures and toenails and all of that. So, not to mention my own lashes. So, although I am a certified lash tech as well as a licensed nail tech. So, I am licensed and experienced in doing these things, but I've seen a lot more of us just out here trying to save that coin and do it ourselves. So shout out to us because it's always a good thing to save your coin, right? But as you can see, I just put a little bit of the oil in there just to spruce it up. I'm going to let this sit for the next 25, maybe 15, 20 minutes. I'm really tired. I know you can see my eyes are really low. So I'm definitely going to sit here and attempt to finish my one lash or one eye of lashes. And then, of course, once I wake up in the morning to get up with the dogs, which is 6 a.m. every day, then I will go ahead and get them fed. And then I can continue on with my 100% beauty makeover. So, all right, guys. So if I don't come back anymore tonight, then, of course, I will be back tomorrow. But thank you so much, guys, for watching this portion. I'm not ending the vlog, so I don't know what the hell I was talking about. Thanks so much, and all this going into my whole ending spiel. But I just wanted to say thanks for watching this part as far as me applying the wig and all that. So, yeah, guys, I'll be back. Long hair don't care. Long hair don't care. I went from a beast to a baddie. Is that my new song? All right, babes. So I have one eye all completed. And as you can see, this one is the one that's completed, obviously. It is running a little bit, or it wants to start running. And I think it's just the fumes from the Ardell Lash Tight. It is phenomenal glue as well, but as you can see, it does have somewhat of a fume to it. And obviously the fumes are what's making my eye water. So anyway, with these lashes, and I did say these are my personal brand that I will be coming out with here before the end of the year. Hopefully around Christmas time I should have those out and about, but this is what they look like. I have C, B, D curls in different styles and so forth. This one, it doesn't have a style name. It's just, is it DIY009? And this is a C curl. And of course I can't see, guys, so if it says something else, blame it on my eyes and not on my heart. But yeah, these I have gone in with 2 layers. So I started with 20 and then went on into 18, obviously, and then I think I lasted at 14 in the inner corners. I don't like long lashes in my inner corners. So that's why I chose to do the way that I did. I didn't want a full-on cat eye though. So this right here is perfect. I'm going to go ahead and do the second eye. And I'm going to do it off camera because I don't want my phone to die. And the other thing is with these lashes, they can be applied above or under the lash line. I chose to apply mine underneath the lash line. And as you can see, that's what that looks like. I think that just gives it a more seamless look, a more professional look, as well as it tends to last a little bit longer for me. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. I guess I'm talking too damn much. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and finish this one off camera. And I will most likely be getting back with you guys in the AM. Okay, guys. So it's about, I want to say 11:30 at night. And I have finally finished both of my lashes. So this one I did on camera. This one I did off camera. And I like them. They're not too thick. They're not too much. They're just right. They're pretty wispy. And yeah, I like them. So anyway, this is going to be me signing off until in the morning. I'll come back in the morning when I am getting ready. Kind of a get ready with me. It's too hot. I'm not gonna try and make my face up. I know I'm anxious to try all of my new products, my makeup products that I do have, but it won't be tomorrow. It just won't. It won't be tomorrow. When I say hot, it is an understatement. It is hot here in Ocala. So if that is indication, any indication that how hot it is in Tampa, because it's always usually a little bit, not warmer, but a little bit cooler up here since we are, you know, mainly in the north. But I don't know what's going on because it's sure hot as the dickens here. So anyway, I took that elastic band off and it's still kind of giving a little white 9 o'clock shadow. I'm not going to trip on it though because I still have tomorrow. I'm going to go in and clean it with some alcohol and then potentially try and blend it some more with maybe my makeup. Like I said, I'm not going to be wearing any makeup simply because it's too hot and I don't want to have to, you know, wipe my face all day with the makeup and all of that. So I'm not doing it. I am going to, and just another little dab of this. But I am going to go ahead and, like I said, officially sign off. And this is just around the perimeter where I don't remember having had, you know, haven't had put any of this oil. So I am going to go around the perimeter also tomorrow with alcohol so that we can try and take some more of that shadow out of there. But overall, I'm loving this hair. Again, it's from Amazon and it is super, 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 super soft. And yeah, all right, guys. So I'll be back in the morning and hopefully I'll got it together by then because this ain't cute. I don't know. overall, I think I'm happy with the install though. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so finished looks on the hairline. What I did was, to get rid of that white cast, is I went in with my mineral. This is the Ruby Kisses mineral powder, and this is in ebony. Yeah, ebony. This is my color. This is my color. But even when I did go in with it around the perimeter of the lace, it did show kind of still ashy looking. So this is, how do I even say it? Like, it's the right complexion, but it's not pigmented enough, I guess. Anyway, after I put the, Mrs. Hurricane don't want to go to bed.
Mommy.
Yes. No, stop acting crazy. So anyway, like I was saying, I went in with this, and then in order to kind of get it to dry down, not so shiny, I went in with my matte spray that I got from Ross. So this is a duo pack. It is a Beauty Evolved finishing spray. So this is what you set your makeup with, of course. And this is in matte. I have the other one in dewy. But that is what did it. So just spraying that on top of that makeup, it just matted it right on in. So yay, and kudos to Ross for having that in their arsenal. But yeah, guys, look at that. I mean, it can stand some definite improvement, and I'm sure as I do more and more of these wigs and these wig looks, I'll get better and better. So any night, any night, I am tired. I'm so tired. Anyway, I bid you adieu. Good night. Say good night, Hurricane. Say good night. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Get your tongue in your mouth. You're not a puppy. I'm going to eat my lobster tail and my corn and potatoes. And yeah, so me and Hurricane will get up with you in the morning. In the morning.